the barrel to his end, his eyes shut tight, bracing for...
So my name is Beth Ford. I'm campus minister here. It's my 5th year at St. Joe's, and my area in campus ministry is local service and social justice programs.
20 days in a concrete fallout.
It's a long story, but so I'm a graduate of St. Joe's, and now I work here in campus ministry. After I graduated, I did full-time service work with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in East Africa for 2 years. I taught high school, and it definitely changed the way I looked at the world and myself. So I really think that being immersed in a community is really important, and to develop relationships with the community is really important, whether it's in Africa, halfway across the world, or your backyard. And that's why I love being back in Philly and helping students just get immersed in the community. I have for the past 2 years actually volunteering with Students Run Philly Style. It's a mentoring program for high school and middle school youth through running. And so basically you train and run practices with youth from high schools and middle schools in the city, and you train for races. So you start with 5Ks, they run the Broad Street Philly Half Marathon, and then some of the kids end up running a marathon. And so that was like my best accomplishment last year, was running with our students in the Philly Marathon. I'd never run a marathon before. Most of the kids hadn't, and it's the greatest
What life about to take you on? Oh, my country, won't you call out?
I'm just gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, that was a huge thing last year. But really, most influential, I think, was when I was a student here. I took a service learning class, and I volunteered at an after-school program in Kensington in North Philly. And just tutor the kids there, and it was my first real experience of service, and it really opened my eyes and changed me. That was really fun. So it's like it has a place in my heart.
From another land's war-torn corners to a prison cell.
I think it's, I'm a campus minister, so I'm going to use faith language. I think it's the way I see God. I really, it's the way I see God in everyday life and people. And, there's a wonderful goodness that I discover, especially through service, especially in places where people might be suffering. And I just over time developed this wonderful sense of community, even with people I don't know, through these service relationships and through these relationships with colleagues and students too. I really see God there. Not exactly. Okay. What's my favorite thing about this job? I think this is what I usually say, and it's really true. It's being able to be with students as as you all are having these experiences in life in college. Like, they're very transformational. It's a time of change and growth in college, and I love being there for the ride. And facilitating experiences that help that growth and transformation. I love just being there and hearing the stories of students as they're kind of struggling with things or growing with things. I love it.